Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we are taking a look at the last character of this month-long contest to be released in WWE Champions, and it's the man himself, Mr. McMahon, no chance in hell. Let's take a peek at his card. He is a ruthless aggression trickster, so already has the daunting task of being in the same class and era as King Booker. So that sucks for him, but alas. Coach, 9k, X break gems do 2200 more flat damage. Links, the McMahon Helmsley regime, gems do 25% more damage. WrestleMania 22, that's just so he can wear the specific WrestleMania strap. The Authority take 40% less damage from red moves. The Corporation take 60% less damage from yellow moves. And the Ruthless Aggression link, matching any color gems, charge moves of that color by one more move point. He does not have gear, so just the one standard set. So important to note before I start this preview, I will be doing two previews because, as we bring that up, there is a new belt this weekend, the Smell of Money. It's for any 4-star men's division superstar. So yes, you can put it on Batista. You can put it on Acro Snoop if you need belts for them. But the belt bonus is 5,000 flat loot gem damage. So Mr. McMahon here is a loot gem damage focused superstar. So this first preview is going to be with this belt, and then I will do another preview with just the standard preview belt so we can get an idea of his damage output with and without this specific strap. So, now that we've gone over that, let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to run him. So the first build I'm going to try is a 3-star build. It's the finisher with double red. So the finisher is the McMahon Stunner, 10 MP. Deal 177,655 damage, choose 16 gems to make into loot gems, and pin the opponent. Red 1 is the Attitude Adjustment, 8 MP. Deal 82,923 damage, and choose 7 gems to destroy. And red 2 is the Chokehold, 8 MP. It is a color submission. Choose 8 gems to make into loot gems and do 24,689 damage for 4 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into cross break gems. So, Entourage, kind of funny that Vince needs Vince, but I feel like he'd prefer that. So we're going to use Butch for more starting red MP. I do have max tour perks, so thus the Chokehold and the Attitude Adjustment will be ready to go on turn 1. If this was a feud and my Santa Hogan was 17k, he'd be turn 1, but he's not. So Butch will do the trick on the road. We're using Striker Vince. Important to note, he has received a new training ability. So the one before was he capped out at 15,000 talent. And it was 3,450 damage for loot gems and 2 purple MP. He now has a 17k ability. Loot gems do 4,500 more damage plus the 2 purple MP. So we're going to be using him. We're going to be using Santa Hogan for 1,100 flat gem damage. This does apply to loot gems, so that's why we're using him. And we're going to use Tucker to reduce the number of turns in the submission because I want to leave the cross breaks on the board, as many as possible. So we're going to use Tucker for that. Now for the belt, we do have the flat 5,000 loot gem damage, plus the 4,500 from Vince, that's 9,500, plus Santa Hogan. So our loot gems will be hitting around 10,600. I'm doing half padded, half fury, and really monumental, game-changing reason why. If you have been watching my channel for a bit, you know that I've been in pursuit of a purple percent since the beginning of time. And while it's padded, your girl got it. So we have a purple percent medal, 113.26% more damage to purple moves. So we're doing half padded and half fury because it's a padded medal. We got purple gem damage, more flat gem damage substats on this padded one. And then fury for more gem damage, board destruction. I think full fury is the way I would go. And then for the plate, raise your hand if you haven't used this plate in a very long time. The Godfather's Mojo. Whenever you break 5 or more loot gems, get 5 purple move points at the end of your turn. So, with the finisher making 16, depending on how many purple gems are on the board, the finisher could theoretically reload itself every turn. You can also help with the color submission if you make a 4 break and then clip a loot box with that. You will get the 5 purple MP as well. So a couple different ways to get to the finisher with that plate. Going to go against Ivar. So let's see how he does. There's that walk. All right. So how are we gonna do this? I mean, you could also use the attitude adjustment to get ready to go. I'm going to keep that just in case we need help recycling either of these 2 moves. So we're going to start with the Chokehold. Thought he was going to dodge the very first time I saw that. Like, life flashed before my eyes. So how I'm going to do this is to make a 4 break, and then I'm going to put the 5th loot box up here to make sure we break the 5. And then because they're going to turn into cross breaks, I want to, you know, place them kind of all around the board. I don't want to put them all in a row. But this will give us the 5 purple MP. As you can see, got 1 from destroying a purple, and then the +5. I mean, or you could just break all my loot gems. That works too. Whatever. So, loot gems. Yeah, 10,000. Purple with the fury, the half fury set. His moves are not ready to go, so we're gonna hit the finisher. So with that beautiful, glorious purple percent medal, God, it's about time. We're gonna be hitting almost 350k base move damage. Hit him with a stunner, and then gonna make sure we get those cross breaks. And then just kind of make sure everything is connected, because we want as much damage as possible. So almost 700k. We did get the 5 purple MP. And then because we didn't break enough purple gems to load everything up, we do have the attitude adjustment ready. So we can take 2 purple gems and 3 red gems to get everything charged and loaded. And then we can hit this again, because we don't need to break any loot gems to charge the finisher, so now they're going to be strictly for leaving cross breaks on the board. Try to spread them out over all the columns and rows. Try being the keyword, right? That looks decent. Then we'll hit the stunner again. Maybe try not to cover up as many purple gems, just in case we do need to reload the finisher. Yep, that helped. So 850k on that. Of course, he's going to cascade his way out. Because he's the AI and that's what he does. And we'll just hit the finisher again. So another way that you could do this, if you don't have the cross breaks, is just make a bunch of 4 breaks. So we'll get these 2 columns, this column, and these 2 columns. Let's blow up a good portion of the board. Another 800k. Of course he kicks out on 1. Because that's what he does. Again, don't need to break any loot boxes, so... let's do that. Well, he broke the ones that didn't have sub-gems on them, thankfully. But you'd think this turn would do it. I mean, another way of doing it is you could use the attitude adjustment and destroy the cross breaks, but this has almost 300,000 more move damage. I think I would rather do that. Not you. Not you. That one. Ah, there we go. So just over 900,000 on that one. Everything's loaded up again. Wow, just keep cascading, why don't you? Good lord. Okay, Ivar. Alright, so that's one spec with him and loot gem damage focus. Let's take a look at a second one. So now we're going to take a look at a variation of that moveset, and we're going to run double purple with the red 2 submissions. So purple 2 is the spear, 5 MP, deal 65,476 damage, and make all green gems into loot gems. Entourage, we're going to keep the exact same. And belt, we're going to keep the exact same. Plate's going to be the exact same. So really the only difference is, like, if we get stuck, we don't have the attitude adjustment to help us recycle. But we are getting more loot gems on the board for more damage. So let's see how this one goes. So, use the spear. This should trigger the plate. And recycle everything. Haha! Smart. So, let's get some cross breaks on the board. We're going to turn the green into loot, so let's just go ahead and cover some greens. Oh wow, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. I'm really tired. Alright. Well, now if we do it, we're going to clip that, and it's going to go there. And yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. So this is basically just a way of making sure you have more loot gems on the board, and that sounded good. Alright, that was a mill. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was much better. Much better. Good job, Mr. McMahon. All right. Let's keep going and see what his 4-star builds are like, because this is going to get fun. All right, so 4-star build, we're going to bring in the 2 black moves. So we're going to keep the finisher. We're going to bring in black 1, which is the pedigree, 8 MP, deal 86,274 damage, and choose 7 gems to make into purple gems. And black 2, the corporate elbow, 6 MP, deal 73,421 damage, and make all purple gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, decrease the damage of all of your opponent's gems by 30% for 2 turns. If broken by you, deal 75,153 damage and increase your black MP by 5. This is going to make for some really fun kick out shit. Just wait. Entourage for this, fairly similar. We're going to keep Striker Vince for the loot gem damage and Santa Hogan for the gem damage, bringing in Bray to get ready to go on turn 1 because of max tour perks. And we're going to use Masters of the Universe Cena because we are facing a powerhouse. So we're going to reduce their primary color. For the belt, I swapped the Fury set to an armor set because with the traps reducing the gem damage, you want to go full armor on this, but again, purple percent is padded, so eh. And we're going to keep the Godfather's Mojo plate just so the finisher keeps reloading. You could do an Eternal Positivity, you could do a cheap shot. I'm just going to leave the Godfather's Mojo plate on because I haven't used this plate in like 2 years, so I figured it's probably a good time to do so. And let's see. Alright, so what we're going to do. We're going to give ourselves a purple match. And then, this board kind of sucks. He's a powerhouse, so he's going to target red, and he's going to target black. So we want to set these up in a way that he'll match the purples. Then we're going to turn them into trap gems. And we're going to take a swipe to reload the black moves again and the finisher. Yes! Thank you! Alright, so I'm going to do it again. So we're going to make like 4 matches for him. So he'll swipe into that, break all of that, but I don't want to connect them. You know what, we're going to cover up the loot gems because whatever, and let's just go there. So we'll do that. They're going to turn them all into traps again. And yep, so gems have been reduced. And then we're going to hit the finisher. I'm just doing this for damage. I want him to swipe into that there to there and there to there, so we'll just... I know, we're covering up our trap gems. Ooh. Trust me. Okay, check this out. See that? He didn't even take the ones I wanted to. He didn't even take the traps because of the cascades. But when he did, it like added more damage to the pin bar because he was doing negative kick-out damage. Oh, that could be so much fun with some finesse. Anyways, I'll try that build again in the second preview, don't worry. Let's go take a peek at what else he's got. The last build we're going to try for this preview video is triple purple. So the McMahon Stunner is the finisher, the spear, which is purple 2, and then purple 3 is the corporate leg drop 5 MP, deal 67,897 damage, and make all loot gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 496,244 damage. Yeah, that's 500k. If broken by you, increase your purple MP by 10. So one match of loot gems charges up your finisher right away. And then you can put more loot gems on the board. How fun. And then you can break 5 of them to reload all these again. How fun. Okay, so Woods for more purple MP, Mr. Vince for more loot gem damage and more purple MP, Santa for more gem damage, and we're going to just keep Mojo Cena on because whatever, who cares. Belt is the same. Half armor, half padded, Godfather's Mojo, and let's see what we can do here. Oh, nice. With our tour perks and Woods and Vince, everything's ready to go on turn. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Okay. So let's hit the spear. Let's hit the leg drop. And then let's hit the stunner. And I'm gonna try to not break any loot gems to see if he just completely shoots himself in the foot. Man, you know what? I can't even tell. Let's just see what happens. Like, my thinking is he's gonna match these loot gems and... yeah, see? There goes his health. I pointed at it like everybody could see me pointing, and I know that's not the case. But, he done. He done. Just completely wiped out his health with all that. That's fun. Let's do that again. I want to see that one more time. Alright, so... again, we're not going to cascade here. The problem with this is we can't, like, completely turn everything into trap gems because if we hit this, we're going to pin. So we have to get a little creative. But we're going to set this. We're going to make ourselves one match of the loot gems. You really don't need the mojo plate for this if you're going to be getting, you know, 20 purple MP for this. But then we're going to try to, you know, get him to do stuff he's going to regret. So that's got everything loaded, and bye! And he's doing 1 damage on these kickouts, or 4, or whatever. That's wild. That's wild. Alright, that one is super fun. So let's go ahead and conclude this preview, and I will set up preview number 2. Alright, so that's our first look at Mr. McMahon, No Chance in Hell. A reminder, we did have this Smell of Money belt equipped, which gave us 5,000 flat damage to loot gems. I am going to do a second preview without this strap, so we can, you know, if you happen to get Vince and don't land the strap, we can look at ways to still make him viable. Also important to note, I did test some of the builds with the Make It Rain set of medals. If we go here and take a look at this, I'll just do that so it's like easier to see. So Make It Rain 3, a set of 4 gives you a flat 1600 damage boost to loot gems. I did try a couple builds with it, but sacrificing the move damage, the gem defense, the move defense, the like sacrificing all of that for 1600 flat damage was just not worth it, and the pins were weak and opponents were kicking out, and it was just not worth doing. So I did try that. I do like the Godfather's Mojo plate on him. I will probably use that a little bit in the second preview video, but again, wanted to take a look at him with this specific strap since it is coming out for him. Strap would also be great for Showboat Godfather, IRS, Tech $1 Million Man, Hall of Fame $1 Million Man, NWO Ted used loot gems, can't remember, but I mean, really anyone that uses loot gems as a primary form of offense would be a decent shout for this belt as well. So let me know what you think of Mr. McMahon. Again, I will have a second video coming out. Let me know your comments, questions, concerns, suggestions in the comments of this video. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.